Hey guys, Sharkyshark here. Welcome back to another video. Today guys, we are going to be ranking every single home designer and furniture pack in Toca Boca World. Now, I have made a video about this in the past, but here is a new updated version with some of the new packs included now, most of the packs of 2024. Also guys, just so you know, I love every single pack in this game, but this is just a video kind of showing which packs I think are better than others. And we have, first off, the SpongeBob furniture pack. Now, this was one of the collaboration packs that Toca Boca did, and I think this is probably a great pack. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's a pretty good pack. Now, it comes with a bunch of different items for, SpongeBob themed stuff. You can basically kind of recreate SpongeBob's house, or maybe Squidward's house, or some other characters from the show like Patrick. There's like a whole bunch of sand items for that. I think it's a solid pack. I just don't know if I use the items as much as other items from other packs. It's a very unique pack, and the style is very different from any other pack, so it's kind of hard to incorporate these kind of items with other packs. All right, next up is the Fluffy Friends house home designer. I think this one is so good. I'm also going to put this in great. Now, the house I absolutely love. It has a really big front yard, which is amazing. Probably one of the first houses that we got with, a garden, a front garden. Now, the items itself, there are a lot of cool and unique items in this pack. I think they all are great. Of course, if you love animals and pets in the game, then this pack is great for you because it comes with a bunch of animal items. And now that I think about it, it's kind of essential in a way because, if you got a pet in your house, it adds just so much more stuff for your pets, which is great. But the furniture items, there's these really cute and amazing still and chairs, but they kind of have dog faces on them and paw prints, and I love them. I just wish we could kind of have the option to remove them and also still have them on, but still a great pack. Okay, next up, the Beak Street building. Now this, I'm gonna say it's an okay pack. It did not come with any furniture at all. I mean, it came with a few items, a doorbell, this kind of ladder thing. So a few items, but no furniture or anything kind of new, except for the apartments, of course. Now, we do already have kind of some apartments in the game. I know there's an apartment kind of on the OK Street in that kind of area next to the Robo Cafe. This is kind of a new take, and of course you can design it yourself. It's not just apartments already there built up. And there are two, there's one on either side, and they're kind of just smallish, little apartments, but you could make it into one big house if you'd like, which is really nice to do. But I think it's okay. I just wish we had more kind of furniture in this pack. It would have been a great opportunity to have more city items for an apartment. You could imagine more rustic, more rundown items to make it look like a kind of one of those rundown apartments, build your way up and you're starting off in this kind of rundown city apartment or something like that. That would have been so cool. All right, we have a furniture pack right here, the My Room furniture pack. I think this is amazing. This is our first amazing right here. The My Room furniture pack comes with kind of 4 unique styles. There's this kind of cutesy one, and then there's a more gothic one, and then there's a colorful kind of wacky crazy one, and then there's this futuristic kind of just geeky themed. And just something about that is so cool. You can see kind of just how it all splits up into its own groups. And of course you can mix and match all of these as well. But when it comes to designing, you can have one room be all of that cutesy, kind of pinkish themed. And then you can have a really gothic room, or you can make a room half of it is one side, half of it is super pink, and then half of it's super dark and gothic. And it kind of has those two personalities clashing together or something. It's so fun. But also just all the items are so great in this pack, and I love everything about it. Okay, bonsai building. Here is another okay home designer. It didn't come with no furniture, but here's the thing. The next one is Care & Core furniture pack. I feel like these two were made for each other. The bonsai building and the Care & Core furniture pack tie in so well together. I think the Care & Core furniture pack is amazing, by the way, so I'm going to put that up there as well. But first of all, bonsai building, it's okay. There's a lot of space. It's very spacious. It has a double back door. There's kind of on the end, there's this whole area that's kind of filled with glass walls. I wouldn't say it's my favorite house in the game, but it's not my least favorite. And then the Care & Core furniture pack, oh my goodness, I love this. This was at the time when this came out, everybody was using this because it was so sleek. It was kind of giving those Tokyo apartments, those really modern, kind of has that kind of Japanese style to it. All the items kind of blended well together. It's like this white, sleek kind of like hint of like beige neutral colors. And it also included a bunch of like kind of activities. There was a treadmill and a running bike, a trampoline. This pack was great. I really love it. It's amazing. Snuggle Cups Furniture Pack is next. By the way, these are in no specific order, by the way. This is just a random order. But Snuggle Cups Furniture Pack, I think, is okay as well. I'm saying this now. I probably wouldn't have said it back then, but I think it's okay. Just feel like we now have more items from other packs better than in Snuggle Cups Furniture Pack, especially with the new daycare that dropped. Neon Rainbow Apartment. I'm gonna put it in okay as well. My opinions now in the future have changed definitely a lot now since like back then. Now I've started kind of to like neglect it a little bit. All the items are like super pink and like bright and of course neon. There's some lights, there's like a candy machine thing, and it was like the first time we got like a hanging bed too, which was great. House itself is nice. I do like the kind of curvish windows it has, and of course the back balcony. It's a little bit on the smaller side. It's not a very big house, but it's still nice. There's a lot of pink in this house, a lot of pink. So if you really like pink, you'll probably like this pack more than me, but it's an okay pack. Okay, this pack I really like. Vintage Vibes is going in great because there's just something about this pack. I love all of the kind of like rustic, more vintagey items, more than modern in some sense. It has a piano, which is nice, and I just love all like the cupboards and the closets and stuff, and the bed as well. You can actually tie in a lot of items from this pack with other items. Some of them actually really work well together.
Okay, the Bohemian House. The Bohemian House is amazing.
They actually added furniture to this pack later on. Originally, we didn't have some of the items, but they added more items into this pack, and I feel like it just got a lot better. This pack is amazing. The house is beautiful. It has amazing, lovely windows. It's not a very big house again, but it's a decent house. Like, I really like it. It's really good. But I go for the items more. The furniture items are great. It's just, there's just something about all like a cutesy, cozy kind of vibes in here. This one is definitely the first one, and for the first kind of home designer add-on DLC, it's really good. It's a solid pack. Guys, this is my first meh. I'm sorry. This is my first meh. I think it was because they did better with a vintage vibes and this spooky furniture pack down here. These two are much better than the Misty Cottage. And I feel like having these two, I would get these two more than the Misty Cottage. But of course, the Misty Cottage comes with, of course, the cottage itself. Now, there are a few items I absolutely love in this pack. There's this TV. There are a lot of like kind of Halloween items in here. There's like a witch's cauldron. There's like a leaf chair. There's some autumn stuff, like there's mushrooms. The toilet's actually pretty cool. You want to go with more kind of like spooky vibes and stuff, then I think this pack is more for you. But I personally think there are better packs than this one. And the Misty Cottage is actually really small as well. Modern Mansion. Wow. Okay, we're getting to our first superior right here. The Modern Mansion had such a like take on me. I loved this. I did like half of my Dan and Nicole series on this Modern Mansion. First house with 3 floors. It has a pool on the upstairs. It's a huge space. And of course, you can, pretty much everybody had their house in here at some point, their family, when they have this pack. It's just great. Romantic Beach House. Okay, I kind of forget about this one. And it's so sad to say, but I think it's just meh. I think it's not as meh as Misty Cottage, so we'll put that there. But now that we have a better one, which is the Coastal Villa, I'm just like kind of not really fussed on the Romantic Beach House. But okay, if you really like weddings and stuff like that, this pack is definitely good for that. It has like a wedding arch and stuff, like a lot of shell themed items. There's like a purple sofa, kind of looks like a shell. There's a shell rug. The Romantic Beach House itself is actually better. I do like the house more than the items. The house is great. It has this huge beach area and then the ocean in the back. Now that we just have the Coastal Villa, and it's just so much better, and this has 3 floors as well as a beach and as well as the ocean. I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather go for that one. Okay, the Vacation Pool Villa is actually nice. I'm gonna put this in great. This has like a certain vibe to me, like just giving like holiday vacation resort. There aren't a lot of items in this pack, but most of them are great. There's fairy lights, which I absolutely love in this. The bathtub is probably one of my favorite bathtubs. There's like a canopy bed, and of course the building as well. It's nice, it's big, it's spacious, and of course the pool. The cozy restaurant, this one is amazing. This was like the first time we are able to create our own restaurant in the game. And of course, this, again, you can make it a house, or a diner or some sort as well. But a restaurant, it was so cool, and I love it so much. This is an amazing pack. You can really create such a beautiful, cozy restaurant. Like, I remember building with this and just having so much fun with, like, just designing your own restaurant and stuff. And I've made this area in a bunch of other different things as well. I remember kind of creating a little house in here, and I did like a little diner as well, because the big windows at the back are really great. I love them. Oh, downtown loft. Okay, downtown loft. I want to put amazing because I love just something about the downtown loft I love, but I'm going to put it in great. Okay, the building itself, I absolutely love it. I love how there's like a stairs on the end, kind of with the balcony, but I just love the really big room with the huge 2 windows that kind of go from all the way to the floor, all the way to the ceiling. Some of these items are great, not as good as the building, but some of the items are really nice. It kind of came with like cracks in the wall, and I love that we had that. Like, I love more kind of realistic things that can happen to the house that you can make kind of more grungy and grimy and stuff. Most of the items are kind of sports themed, basketball rugs and like soccer stuff. We did get a washing machine. This was the first time we ever got like a washing machine, and I love that. We also got like pipes as well. Again, something that kind of is more realistic to have in like apartments and stuff. They need to do an apartment pack and have stuff like this. Like, you know, kind of on theme with like pipes and cracks in the wall and like washing machines and stuff. This is actually my favorite toilet in the game. I don't know why. There's just something about the toilet in this pack I really love. Okay, the local shop, superior. This is our second superior, guys. The local shop I use all the time, every single time. I love creating little stores, literally any store you can imagine. You can do it with this. Like, it comes with all the stuff you need to make a shop, you know, security stuff, security cameras, all these shelving and storage areas and stuff like that for a shop. There's like changing rooms, you can make a clothes store. There's mannequins. It comes with like 3 kind of like themes. So there's like a blue kind of bear theme store, and you could maybe make like a little kid store with this or something. Of course, there's like a yellow kind of super store or whatever. And then there's like a kind of coffee kind of cafe thing as well. So I just wish the shops were like slightly bigger, maybe an extra room on each side of the stores. I mean, you can make it into one big store, but I think it's designed to have like 2 stores on either side, and then like this kind of like front yard or street area in the middle. But yeah, great pack. All right, creepy furniture pack. I'm gonna put this in okay. It was a good pack. I mean, if you like Halloween and supernatural stuff, then I guess this is a pack for you. It's probably just a better version of the Misty Cottage in terms of furniture-wise. I mean, it has a bunch of cool stuff. There's a teddy bear that kind of changes when it goes to nighttime. Of course, there's a TV with a handprint on it, which is really nice as well. Most of the furniture is kind of grubby and grimy and broken up and stuff, but overall, I think it's an okay pack. The festive furniture pack, my thoughts have changed so much about this pack, but it's definitely an amazing pack. I mean, it's such an essential. I think a lot of people celebrate Christmas, and it's a big holiday, and of course, Toca Boca is all about like families and role plays, and I mean, you can do what you want in the game. But I feel like, of course, if you want Christmas and stuff and to decorate, there's Christmas trees in this pack. So I think it's like really essential to have this if you want all of that. There's 2 Christmas trees that come in here. And also the white furniture in this pack is great. There's an amazing, beautiful like white fireplace, and some of like the closets and storage areas that are white is just beautiful too. It's really nice. The slow-mo supermarket, the newest home designer when making this video. This is definitely a superior. They went all out with this pack. I think just the food alone, there's so many new food items. It's just amazing. They're all packaged up really nicely. You can unpackage them, and it's a 2-floor supermarket with an escalator. It just has so many new things. I feel like this slow-mo supermarket and the local shop tie in so nice together. They harmonize really well, because when you have put both of them together, you can make like a really good superstore. It's so good. I love it. The Little Paws Daycare. This is an amazing pack as well. I absolutely love this one. I just wish the daycare was like slightly bigger. That would have been nice. I mean, all the items though are really good. There's like a bunch of playground items, and there's a huge front yard area. There's like these spring seats, and if you put characters on there, they kind of like swing back and forth. It's super cute, and all the toys are really great. There's some like really nice interactive kind of kids toys in this. It's really fun. I think it's just a better version of the Snuggle Cubs furniture pack. So if you're gonna get between one of these, you might as well well just get the daycare. Okay, the Y2K loft. I'm gonna put this in okay. I think I'm gonna put it literally right above the neon rainbow apartment, because between these two, I think this is just feels like just a slightly better version of the neon rainbow apartment. I mean, there are really cool items in here. There's like a huge lava lamp, and there's like this kind of like whiteboard you can draw on. It's really cool. There's a cool computer as well. I don't really like the kind of vibes and styles as much as I prefer other packs. So yeah, this is an okay pack. Oh my goodness, the coastal villa. This is so good. This is definitely superior. I really enjoyed this. This is just probably a better version of the romantic beach house. It's 3 floors. It has a nice big balcony at the top. It has the beach area and of course the whole ocean section. And there's also like a secret little shed, and you can only get in there unless you find a hidden key, which is also fun too. And all the furniture items are beautiful as well. I love the sofas. It came with new recipes. Yeah, a superior pack indeed. Ah, yes, the Willow Tree Park. I'm gonna put this in great. I think it's a pretty great pack. It came with like a lot of trees and, you know, kind of like statues, fountains. It came with like this huge truck, and you can kind of like sell things on there or whatever, make like a little kind of like setup store or whatever. I just wish there was more like kind of playground items in here. There's a swing set, but I think that's pretty much it. I know there's playground items in the new daycare, but like it would have been nice to have more kind of playgrounds in there, but it's a great pack overall. Oh yes, the Neat Street apartment. This is another superior right here. This pack is great. I really love the idea of having like the street and then the apartment on top, because we don't really have streets in Toca Boca World, so this is the closest we have to it. And I think it's really good to be able to just have that. You can do like little stores down here, or also make it part of the house as well. It's completely up to you. And it also came with a lot of really nice furniture items, especially with the new interactive kind of cleaning items. It came with like vacuum cleaners, and you know, you can place like dust and dirt around and like clean up. I know cleaning sounds pretty boring, but in this, they made it fun. So, you know, that's superior for me. The 5-star hotel, this has so many items in it. I think this is another superior right here. This is where we're rolling out all the superiors. Yeah, 5-star hotel, amazing. If you have the 5-star hotel and the modern mansion together, they work so well together. But like this 5-star hotel, 3 floors, you can make like hotel rooms or make it as like a huge giant house as well. I don't think I've ever done that. I should do that soon. Like, that sounds amazing. Yeah, chandeliers, really gold furniture, super fancy, and there's a lot of items, so it's really good. The Big Family Home is my favorite pack, I think, still to this date. Yeah, superior, automatically up there. This is such a good house. It's great. It comes with just enough furniture items, decent sized house. It has the nice backyard. I just really wish there was like a little bit bigger of a front yard, because it is a little small, but like I can't complain because it's such a good house. It has like a secret attic area, just enough like items for like toddlers. It's just my favorite. I love it so much. The Creative Workshop Furniture Pack. This one is really good too. This adds so much to just gameplay wise. I'm gonna put this in amazing. It came with like knitting. You could do mold clay and shape it all. You could do painting. It came with like this huge like painting you know, section station thing, and you could like draw your own paintings, which was cool. There's like a little bit of origami, and like even the furniture items, like the little chair and stuff, is so cute too. Yeah, this just enhances so much, like, you know, kind of creative arts wise when doing like activities and stuff. So I think it's definitely a pack to get. Oh, the Hello Kitty pack. Okay, this is another collaboration they did. I think this is a good pack. I don't think it's better than the SpongeBob collab. I do like Hello Kitty, but I'm more of a SpongeBob fan myself. It did come with a bunch of like characters from the franchise and kind of like their own themes and stuff. You could literally make like a whole diner with like the Hello Kitty items. It was great. It's a really good pack and a super fun collaboration. I really enjoyed that. Okay, bestie behavior. Again, I think this is a pretty great pack. It came with like 2 of the same items, but just different colors, most of them. But I really like just kind of like the style and some of the patterns in this. The sofa was cool because it pulled out into like this nice, like kind of pillow bed. I think my favorite items are probably the beds. I don't know, something about the beds in this pack was really good. I really liked them. Get Glossy. Get Glossy was so good. I'm gonna put this in amazing, I think. Yes, Get Glossy was really, really good. I really would have liked to see like probably another store or like some sort of building with this. Again, you can tie this in with like the local store and now the new Slow-Mo supermarket. It came with like a bunch of makeup and also like a slew kind of product as well. There was like Glance and Slew, and then a bit of like Iva Blue merch or whatever. So yeah, the Glance had like makeup items, a bunch of new makeups, bath bombs, and then the Slew was like skincare stuff. Yeah, it added so much stuff, and it's really good. And you could like make like a salon with this as well. It was amazing. And finally, last but not least, the Maple Avenue building. I'm gonna put this in great. This is a pretty great pack. I really was hoping to see some furniture with this. I wish they did a furniture pack with like how they did Karen Corn Bonsai building, but the building itself is so good. I think it's really up there and great though, because it had a nice like front yard, the big backyard, and 3 floors again. Super big house, like really great for decorating and doing whatever you want. It came with 5 items as well, so that's, I mean, it's not too bad. It came with like this nice like autumn tree and like a shed. It was pretty cool, and I think it's a great house. Okay, I kind of moved a few things around, just making things a little bit more best to least in the rows. But I think I'm pretty happy with what I have here. Like, these are my opinions on my packs. Of course, you guys are going to have different opinions and feelings on certain packs, but overall, I think this is my list. I mean, I love every single pack in this game. I just wanted to make this video to show you guys, like, kind of like my favorites and then my least favorites. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.